So why do most people not seem happy? You probably walk around through your life. You have a social circle, and you're probably not happy yourself. Everyone seems depressed. No one really seems actually happy with their life and what they're doing and how their life is structured. Because when I look at my own life, I only know like three or four people that I like think about, and I'm like, okay, yeah, they're happy. I know that for a fact. And most other people, they're kind of like semi-depressed, some semi-bad mental health. They're not fully depressed, but they're like not really happy. Nothing really fulfills them. They just fill their time with just bad, bad spending of their time. That's mostly the case in most of the time. Most of the time, that's the case. That people, they just spend their days doing shit. So one of the best ways to overcome this depression, this mild depression, this semi-depressed state that most people are going through is to look at your day. Every hour at your day, what are you doing in the time? Do these things fulfill you? Do these things make you happy? And I'll give you a spoiler: watching Netflix, watching social media, TikTok, YouTube, all of those things, they don't make you happy. They really don't. So if your day is only filled with these types of activities, you won't be happy. What are some healthy activities we can fill up our day? Now we are gonna do some things that will just won't make us happy. Jobs, school, doing bad chores. Everyone is just stuff coming up in their life that they you can't really go around that. So you want to fill up most of your time that you have with these things that make you happy. Now, what are some things that makes everyone happy? We have going on a walk, exercise, just like any sports, exercise, any of them. Going on a walk, that's fine too. Art, drawing, making music, these things. Cooking, and cook something healthy. Don't cook like mac and cheese and with bacon or something. Like, make a good meal, a healthy meal. This makes you happy. Educate yourself, read a book, watch a podcast. There's also the other layer of this story that's like, what's your purpose? For some people, it can be to just make money. It's very simple purpose. For most people, it's more direct. For me, it's more deep than just, make money. I hope that don't think. Well, most of you guys probably don't even have a purpose. You haven't figured it all out, and that's fine. Most people haven't figured out like what they want to do with their life because they never really allow their brain to think. So that is also a big problem with this whole mild depression, anxiety crisis, this like fully mental health crisis that's going on. Is most people, they don't really allow their brain to think. Every moment they're on the bus, they're having music literally to numb down their thoughts. They're at home, they're scrolling, they're not thinking. They're in class, they're not really paying attention, they're just somewhere else. And you really should allow your brain to think, to just sit somewhere in nature, in your bedroom, stare at the wall, and let your brain figure stuff out. Think about your situation, about your life. What do I want to accomplish? And this isn't just a conscious question. A conscious question you should ask yourself. You shouldn't just ask yourself, "What do I want to achieve?" You won't get an answer by doing that. You won't get an answer because you won't immediately know. I don't even know, and I feel like I'm kind of figuring a lot of stuff out in my life. So, what you want to do is really let your thoughts think about, what do I want to do? Not what I want to achieve. What do I want to do? Do I want to help someone? Do I want to help a lot of people? Do I want to help a specific problem in the world? Is there hunger, something that really angers you? Maybe it's domestic violence, animal violence, any of these. Is it to inspire people to take action, to do stuff with their life? Is it to spread mental health awareness? Is it to protect the environment? Is it to just come to peace with yourself in nature and meditate? It can be, these are just hints, and probably none of them really excited you, but you should really consider every path in life that's possible, because there's a lot of ways you can go with life. There's people, they just live in Africa and they build water wells for villages. You know, if you there's no other option, they're not rich money wise, but they're rich mentally. In their heart, they're rich. So you really want to think about this. Why? What's missing in my life? Everyone has this void in their heart that you can fill with certain activities, but it's not just an activity. It's the purpose that's underneath the activity that will fill up the void. That's why maybe school is so draining, because this is a really activity, this very big activity. There's no purpose, so it doesn't fulfill you, but it does take up a lot of time. And I think if your void is 100% filled up, it means that all of the activities in your life are aligned with your purpose. Everything you do, you know why you're doing it. There's a clear motive. I'm doing this because of this greater cause. That's, like I said, that's why school isn't that fulfilling and it makes you unhappy, because your mind is like, no, I don't want to spend this amount of time on this thing that doesn't fulfill me, that doesn't make me happy. Now your brain can get tricked, and this is where you have to watch out. Your brain can get tricked by big corporations, social media companies, food companies, every media, Netflix, pornography. All of these things, they trick your brain into thinking that that's your purpose. Video games. That's why I know a lot of, I don't know that many people, but I can speak from experience too. If you're gaming all day, your brain says, oh yeah, it's good, it's good. This is what I need to do as a man. But it's a simulation, it's not real. Then you put out the game and you're just nobody. And that's why gaming is so attractive for young guys, because they have this aspiration. Every young man has this drive to really accomplish someone. Every young guy has this in them, and you know, girls too. But for girls it's a bit different though. But and gaming strips this thing away from you, this drive. Just like Netflix and social media, they kind of give you the illusion that this is the way to go, but it doesn't fulfill you. Just like with school, it doesn't fulfill you, and your brain is, no, I'm gonna make this person unhappy. Your mind is like, no, I can be happy in this state where I'm not. Your mind should be your mind should be occupied by the activity, by your purpose when you're in the shower. If you're thinking, you're walking, you're going through your day, you should be thinking about what you want to do, what your purpose is, how you're gonna make that better. I'll give you a personal example. I don't think that fighting is my passion. I won't go super personal in this, but for example, if I'm sitting in school, I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna fight this evening. Um, I will go to training and I'll have good sparring. I will try these combinations, and when I go to training, I feel fulfilled. I feel happy inside myself, and it fulfills me. There's other things in my life, like I said, I won't go too personal, but that I'm thinking about in class, when I'm on the bus, in the shower. I think about these things. How can I improve this part of my life? How can I do this better? Strategizing and thinking and planning stuff out in my own head. That's, and this, if you watch to this part of the video, you know, your attention span isn't that fucked up. And you probably, I hope you kind of get the idea that I'm trying to teach you. You should do a deep dive into your own thoughts, into your life, analyze it. What's in my control, what's outside my control? How do I make the things that are outside of my control better? For school, for example, I can make a video of how to make school better. I can probably do that. For a lot of people that are watching this video, it's probably school. It might be work, might be just a study. It can be everything, but you have to do this self-analysis. Thanks for watching.